Hey everyone, it's just Fawn82. I'm back, of course. There's noises of billions upon billions of slimes. Oh lord. I know. I'm somewhat considering ending this series, but I do want it to go out having achieved some of our goals. So, once we have a nice, decent-sized home, well, coffee. I don't know. Because, alright, I've run into this town here, because I could just cap that off at any point and call it a home. I'm trying to decide what other series I would do next, but then again I can come up with a new series pretty much any time I want. It's not like it's that hard with Minecraft to come up with ideas. So, I'm thinking, I think I will actually, as I said, cap off the building. It doesn't need to be all the way up. It doesn't need to, I mean, we got an enchanting table, but that was mostly through sheer luck. We got a really nice, powerful, I think one thing I would like to do, which someone mentioned, I want to kind of build a watchtower. And put it somewhere on the property. I have fence. I have some fence. That's probably not enough, but it'll be enough for now. I'll worry about actually. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna. I'll take that down in a moment. I don't need to. Oh wait, actually, I probably do have enough fence because I didn't even notice I had another stack of fucking 64. I'm what they refer to as observant. Yes, the noises. I need to make the noises. I don't know why. Ah, that was stairs. Must have said, "No, my God, I have fallen. What is going on?" Since I was just playing hardcore mode, the instinct is, "Oh my God, everything is going wrong now." Alright, let's take down. Like I said earlier in a couple of videos, I'm pretty sick, so you'll have to forgive me if there's even more of my, horse-like snorting into the microphone than usual. God, that's annoying. Alright, now. I'm trying to think. So, my friend was telling me something interesting, apparently, about the guys who do Red versus Blue. Apparently, they are all insatiable My Little Pony fans. I found this somewhat amusing, but not like ridiculously haha. But just somewhat amusing. They actually we're doing as the one guy who I can't remember his name because I'm not exactly a huge Rooster Teeth fan. But they were doing a bit, and the guy, or one of the guys, was in the background of the episode, and he was I need to put a lot of glowstone to make sure shit doesn't spawn up there. But he was pictured in the background of one episode playing with a pile of My Little Pony toys, and someone was like, okay, whatever, blah blah blah. He probably got them from his kid. Wait, he is the only one of the only people in the Red versus Blue who is not actually who does not have children. Therefore, those were probably, because it all took place at his apartment too, I believe. Those were his My Little Pony toys. Was basically what people had, was the way it broke down. They had to have been his. I just found that amusing. I remember was younger, if anyone had told me one day you're going to not be that, or one of these days you're going to actually find a My Little Pony cartoon somewhat cute, and I probably would have laughed at them and called them a name. I don't even know what name, because I don't go with the... I generally don't go with the obvious, easy insults for people, because why would you? That's boring. But, my favorite is, of course, the insult chin strap, but it only is really good if the person in question does not have a beard. Yes, that's right. Call someone a, insulting nickname for someone with a, stupid style of beard when they don't have a beard at all. That is what I like to do. No, but anyway, yeah, someone had told me at some point you're going to actually look at a My Little Pony cartoon and go, oh, that's kind of cute. I probably would have gone, you are a, cheese wheel or something. A bag of ham. Dumber than a sack full of unpolished doorknobs. That's was one of my favorites, actually. But yeah, but I don't, I'm not obsessive about it like so many people I seem to have talked to about it. They're just like, it's the best thing ever. Oh my god, you can't, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, calm down there, Hoss. Calm down. It's a children's show. It is a children's show, and I still stand by what I said, which is, or what I said in an episode a long time ago, which is, I believe anyone should be capable of liking what they want to watch, but I believe that there's a limit to which it should be allowed when you have to, or when the primary viewing audience is men 18 to 35 and children 5 to 9. Or, little girls 5 to 9. So, I believe there's a certain limit that should be applied to that. Because otherwise you end up with some pretty horrifying internet pornography. And little girls do not need to be finding that sort of thing when they want to look up shit about their ponies. That is weird and, not at all fair to the little kids. Do not ruin their experience early on. Let them, gradually grow to dislike it like everyone else on the planet. And dislike it like everyone else on the planet. I mean, eventually they will stop liking it because their friends don't think it's cool. And that's how it works. Let's be honest here. The reason you stop disliking half of the shit, or you start disliking half of the shit you dislike now, is because your friends made fun of you for it. And that is at least the reason teenage males learn to dislike things they absolutely love. Is because your friends made fun of it, and you don't want them to, or you don't want to look stupid in front of them. Hell, there's, I've always been of the opinion that I know I'm not cool, so I might as well like what I like. It's always worked well for me. I'm not a cool person. I've always kind of been one of those people that gets along with everyone because I make fun of myself a lot. And people are willing to accept you a lot more if you don't take yourself too seriously. But once you make fun of yourself, also a lot of people are kind of willing to accept it more if you poke little jokes at them too, so. Making fun of yourself, letting them make fun of you, poking back at them, that's not too bad. That's a good way to get along. You've just got to be able to gauge people properly and what you can and you can't get away with. Right. But, I'm good with the social. My girlfriend refers to me as the social tank because she hates people and dealing with them. And she's the one with the actual job that requires her to deal with the public. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Yeah, it pays to get along with everyone, because then you never know how many people you'll know that you can, call on if you're in a bind, and how many people will actually be willing to help you if you're in a bind too. And that's always surprising. Not always necessarily in a good way, mind you. I've had friends who I was absolutely sure would be there for me, and fuck the hell off. As I mentioned before, I take care of my mother. She had a stroke a long time ago, yada yada yada. Well, a couple of years back, yada yada yada. Can't take care of herself at all. The number of friends I had that just disappeared off the face of the planet when, all of a sudden responsibility came around for me was, utterly staggering. It was just one of those, well, fuck you then moments, because I'm a damn adult. I don't need friends like that. I don't need people like that around me either. So it was one of those, well, bye, asshole. If you ever need anything, man, just call. I'm always there for you. You're a good friend, man. Like, hey, well, that's good to know. It's always nice to have friends. They're fucking gone. And I call them, hey man, we should hang out. Oh, actually, I'm kind of busy for the conceivable future. Really? Yeah, so, yeah. I'll talk to you eventually, though, dude. Totally. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Assholes to the lot of them, as Wise Man once said. Hey, creepers. Hey, slimes. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to give it a few days while we gather resources. Alright, there's a lot of villagers. There's bound to be villagers in that town. I'm not sure... Oh, man. I wonder if they'll spawn golems now. Because if I can kill golems, I've got a source of iron. But I think I'm going to try... Well, I can't exactly build an arrow trap. Or, arrow... Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a wall of arrows that fire. So I wonder, do fire arrows light things on fire? Because I know you can fire them through lava. I'm wondering if I can set up like a wall of lava that I can fire arrows through, and if they'll set buildings on fire. Because we've got our town to raid right there. We just got to figure out how we're going to do this. I don't know. Because I want to end this series before it gets too boring. And, I don't want you guys to... I don't want one series to be much more... well, not much more interesting. Like, tiresome, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I've got plenty of wheat. I ought to put the fucking farm on top of that, or in that building, or that building over there. There are still villagers in here, technically, I believe. Yeah, one... I mean, do I have a pick on it? Yeah, I do. Let me take out a couple of these so I can... Yeah, there are 2 villagers in there. Alright. I'm pretty sure... Well... I don't know. I think I'll wait and I'll... I finished that, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh my god, none of those windows are even. Those windows are even at all. I mean, seriously, Jesus Christ. Well, shit happens. Alright, well anyway. I think I'm going to call it, guys. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I'm sorry I'm not too interesting, but hopefully that will change. So, till then, peace out.